Hey tech fans, this is Kelly Basie, and here's another week of the Gem Factor. Wait for it. Bam! Gems! All right, folks, so if this is your first time, you're thinking, what's the Gem Factor? Great question. Well, we feature one job week after week, and we rank it on 6 different gems or reasons on why you want to quit your job for this job. And trust me, we do this week after week for you because it's worth it. We're going to tell you reasons about like why it's cool to be there and perks of the job and flexibility and the salary. We don't give away the job because you have to call us. And we're recruiters and we want to tell you about the job, and we're working on behalf of our companies and clients for you. So at the end, we'll give a ranking, so you want to stay tuned and careful. The monkeys and the elephants will be coming out real shortly here, so you better watch. You better stay tuned. All right, enough of that. What's the job for the week? It is a senior.NET MVC developer. All right, so tech stack for this job. So that's the first gem. Well, you need at least 5 years experience in full stack development and then MVC, but the latest of MVC. We want version 5. If you're a few versions behind, take some webinars and try to get yourself up to date. Really, this client is looking for the top of MVC. Also, advanced JavaScript libraries. So what does that include? Well, you need to already be working with AngularJS and Knockout. However, they're getting into Backbone and Node. So if you're already in it, you're ahead of the curve. You can help implement it with this company. Also, C# ASP.NET, well, that's a given. You're going to be working with full stack, so back end and front end of the website. Also, they'll train you on areas that you may feel weak in. So if you have experience using Kendo UI plus Azure, so some of the cloud, awesome, and custom design and development, so internal and external facing web applications. That's a mouthful. Internal, external, web facing. You just need to have the best of the .NET framework. And if you're bored or your current company over there, you know, you're only on C#, you're just experiencing ASP.NET, or you're starting to play with some, other things on the side, and you're looking to make that change, this is it. So overall, what do we rank this? We rank this a 10 out of 10 on the tech stack scale because, again, latest and greatest in the .NET world. All right, next, salary. So what sort of salary? Well, you see that number up there? Up to $110K. This is in the Cleveland, Ohio area. $110K for a senior .NET developer, right on par at the top of the pay scale of what you're seeing here. This is for you. Now, and this is for a senior development. This is not even just a manager role or a lead role or anything like that. This is just to stay technical and in the nitty gritty of all the development there. So if you have the latest and greatest and you are truly a senior, you'll get 110 probably. But, if you're working your way up there, you got to be a little flexible. You're not going to get 110. They're not going to pay you for that. But, they'll pay you probably high 90s or 100. So it's still a really great job. And full gamut of benefits, medical, dental, 401k, some great reimbursement programs even. You'll hear more about that later. But overall, I'd rank this a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for salary expectations. I mean, it's up there. You're not making as much as the West Coast or East Coast, but who needs them when you have us here, Cleveland? Woo! Okay. Stingray Tech. I thought this was about Emerald Resource Group. No, this is about you. And Stingray Tech understands it's about you. So who are they? Well, they're the guys that put on a video week after week. And, this is pretty darn good. You should see the lights, and this is like a huge studio. You should come and check it out, because if you need to produce something to get your word out about your vision, about the company, product, or, I don't know, your friend's dog walking business, who knows? Call Tim and the gang. StingrayTech.com. They truly are the video experts. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. So check them out. All right, next, growth. So growth, gem factor, right? This is about the company. This is about the role and self and industry and where it's going. Well, 1 million 1 million. Well, the company has actually built a brand new state-of-the-art facility, 1 million square feet. That's pretty darn good. Talk about growth. You need a big company and big kind of production to be building something like that. They've actually have a planned growth for this year alone of 20%. 20% of the whole company where they're at, growing. Big. That's big. Ever present. Well, their web presence then is growing. That's business is good. If you want to be building one of those things, web presence is growing tremendously, especially the external facing web, which as a developer you get to be a part of. Within the next 5 years, if you come in this role, you could, be hands-on, and you could really go into either a lead role, an architect role, or even a management position. That's a lot of room for growth. You can sit back, relax, spread your wings, and fly. Fly away. No, we want you to stay. Don't fly away. Stay, because this is a path for really success in the development field. So overall, what do we rank this? Well, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 growth factor. Next, flexibility. So, there's people that work here, and people have some time, they have needs sometimes, and you got to be a little flexible, and they get it. They get it. This company understands if family takes the priority, if you have a doctor's appointment or if your kid's sick, you have some emergency work from home, flexibility there. If you really need to, you can do it. They understand it. They're humans. They work here too. Variety. So variety is, internal and external. So you're not going to be doing the same thing all the time. You're not just working on the same little piece of coding and stuck in a back cubicle somewhere. No, you actually get to switch around with teams, position yourself really to, let's say you found a knack for more the front end side and, want to do a little bit more of that. They'll put you there. They'll migrate you there, and they'll position you so that you're not going to fail. They want you to be happy and excited about what you're working on. So there's room to be sort of flexible in the path that you take, even within being a full stack developer there. And agile. So projects are changing, and they're changing quickly, and that needs you to be a little bit flexible on your toes. But that also, again, creates that variety. Lastly, creative folks. So if you want to integrate a new tool, feel free to do so. Play a bit with it, and the best developers there are actually creative. They're creative. And I've never met a creative person, an artist, in the tech world at least, that is strictly, hello, my name is Kelly and I'm a developer. No, they usually have personalities. They're usually like, oh, contributing about this, or what about if we change this around, or bubbly-ish for tech-related people. But they usually can have conversations and have, opportunities to contribute to storyboards as well. So that's all can happen here in this role. And because of that, we give this actually 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for being flexible. Not a lot of work from home opportunities. You can't bring your dog to work. But 8 out of 10 overall for just understanding that, you don't want to be bored day in and day out. So you can have that here. So 8 out of 10. Oh, and we pause. We pause again for a little bit of Emerald. So Emerald RG, Emerald Resource Group, folks. That's who we are. That's our Twitter. We tweet jobs on a regular basis, day in and day out. We talk about industry-related, tech articles and kind of what the buzz is around the areas that we focus in: Cleveland, Columbus, Cincinnati, and even Raleigh. So you can find out all of that on our Twitter feed. You can go to our website, emeraldresourcegroup.com. Go to our career search function, read about this job as well as a lot of others. Over 100 jobs posted right now, so we have a whole team of folks working on them. So there's a lot. And actually, right now, you're going to meet one of our recruiters. Get ready. Here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, there he is. It's Tom. Tom is working on this particular role with this client. He's been in this for many, many years, understands technology. He was selling tech before he became into the recruiting side, and he gets it. He's extremely technical, loves to talk to folks, and you can reach him at tom@emeraldresourcegroup.com or call into the main line and ask for him, and he'll tell you all about who the client is and get you in front of the actual hiring manager. So Great guy. He's smiling. He's smiling for a reason because he's happy. He's happy to be here, just like I am. And yeah. Hey, Tom. Bye, Tom. Okay. Next, we go into the perks. So why why should you take this role for the one you're at? Like, what would be the perk of doing that? Well, developers, as Tom would put it, are the lifeblood of this organization. Ooh, that sounds good. Lifeblood. Well, they're valued, and they actually drive the company along with sales team. You don't hear that much. You hear like sales and marketing and business side take it away. No, developers are, because their web presence has become the lifeblood of the organization. It's actually extremely customizable to the consumer, and that's why their web presence has really taken off. So there's a lot of new development, a lot. So forget your support days. If you're sitting on a team right now that's only support for the last 3 years, 5 years, or they keep promising you like you'll get that new project soon, or you'll see that upgrade coming soon, they're lying. They're lying to you, and they're not here. This company is not. Forget those 4 days. Full stack, very, very smart staff here, and you actually get to own your work. Own your work of what you're doing and be proud of it. Lastly, manager. This is a perk. This is a huge perk. Okay, this person, very laid back, hands off, not a micromanager whatsoever. They actually know how to focus on developing resources and technology. They're not focused on like drama. They're not focused on breathing down your neck and making sure you're actually showing up to work. No, they trust you. Not focused on just being in meetings all day. They actually are focused on growing the team. And this person has about 20 years in the industry. 20 years coming into the industry plus and working on it. So they get it. They get it, and they once were in your shoes and want to see you succeed. So not often that we focus as a manager as a perk. And so with that, all together with the leverage and understanding your value here in this organization, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for perks. Moving on. Last but certainly not least is the coolness factor. So what's cool about this? Well, we already talked about it, but we're going to talk about it again. Brand new state-of-the-art facility. You get to go into work with all the brand spanking new stuff. Sign me up. If I know how to develop, sign me up. Find me there. Cutting edge technology. I mean, again, the latest of MVC, the latest of the .NET side, the latest of the JavaScript frameworks, and going on, and much more focus on some of those things to come. Looking forward, not backward here. Discounts. That'll make a lot more sense when you talk to Tom, because you'll find out what kind of company it is and what you'd be getting, the discounted rate. So comes in pretty handy for this particular role. And college savings plan. So how many of you there are in college yourself, like trying to get, your next degree higher, getting master's? Okay, raise your hand. Yeah, they'll help you, save for that PhD. Or maybe you have kids and you're looking at college prices and thinking, I'll never be able to afford that. Well, you can, and they actually help contribute to some of that. So that's just one little piece of it, but they have other reimbursement things that are, I'd say pretty competitive out there. So college saving plan is one of them. You'll find out more with Tom. Overall, though, coolness, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, we give it to you. Again, cool if you maybe brought your dog to work, but you can't. It would chew on some of the technology there. 9 out of 10 for coolness factor is, pretty high. So you just heard all this. What do we do with this? Well, we rank it, and get ready. Here it comes. Gem ranking. 56 out of 60. That's a good ranking, folks. And if you haven't watched and this is your first time, we don't rank many that high. So what do you do from here? Well, you apply. You go online, go to emeraldresourcegroup.com. You search for it, .NET MVC developer here in the Cleveland area, actually, and you find it. Or you email Tom at emeraldresourcegroup.com. He'll tell you all about it directly. Or maybe this isn't for you. Maybe you're a Java developer. Maybe you're a network engineer, or maybe you're a security analyst or whatever. And you're like thinking, not for me, but I know somebody. Great. send them this video. That's why I'm here. Yeah, right? Or, tell them, you better apply to this because I'll get a referral bonus. You, by sending this to a friend, and if they actually get the job, you will get a referral bonus. I mean, what more would you want? A nice little, check in your pocket. Or maybe you're just a good citizen and you want to tell people more about it because maybe you've worked with us in the past and you know that, we're real people behind these phones and here we are. I'm real. We do this because we're passionate about helping people here, and maybe you get that and you understand it and you want to help out too. So tweet it, EmeraldRG, repost this, send in a link, whatever it takes. So need I say more? No. Apply online, watch another show of the Gem Factor, whatever it takes. We want to make sure that you are happy in your job and you quit your current one for this one. Every week. I'm going to tell you to do that every week. Whatever. I'm Kelly Vasey. Can't wait for next week. Until then, I'll see you then. Have a great one.